Welcome to spring. Let's talk about fertilizer. You should have already reset your lawn. Check out that video here. You should have already put down some ammonium sulfate. You're gonna need two things if you're subscribing to this channel. If you want the best lawn possible, subscribe, get all the tips and tricks. We're gonna have fun this year. First thing you're gonna need is a backpack sprayer, because all we do is liquid fertilizer after we overseed. Another thing you need is one of these. I normally use this right here for my granular products, like the ammonium sulfates, the 1616s, all our fungicides, all our insect killers, tea seed meal for all the worm castings that we do for the main because we cut so short. I also wanted to get this because it matches all of our batteries. Oh yes, brand new, smells delicious. This is the Works spreader. Look at that. That is delicious. Now check this out. All of our batteries for Works go with it. We have a Works Edger called the GT Revolution, and we also have the Works Nitro Dethatcher that we've been using. Phenomenal. Works battery, plop that sucker in, and I think there's modes here. Come on now. That is nice. Here's a little edge guard. That's baller. Okay, what's level 8? Oh, it's the same speed. It just opens up differently. I love it. You have your backpack sprayer and you have your granular spreader. But the secret to our success is not just regular fertilizers. The secret to our success is micronutrients. Realistically, your lawn can get away with just nitrogen and water. The nitrogen's gonna make it, you know, get the photosynthesis popping.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
And if you want it even darker, you can put some iron, but that's all you really need. But we do it a little bit different here. I am getting a lot of questions. Can you give me a schedule? Can you give me this? Can you do this? I have kind of a schedule. So for instance, ammonium sulfate, how much should I put down? You guys are like, oh my gosh, you're putting down a pound already? Spring, summer, fall. That's ammonium sulfate. Beginning of spring, the middle of summer, because summer, cool season grass is like chilling, or it might go dormant. We don't want that. We want it to stay awake. Springtime, bam. Beginning of spring, so it just thrives. Summer, help it keep thriving. Beginning of fall, ammonium sulfate again, 3 times. In between those times, I put down Milorganite. This year, I'm a little sketched out because everyone's like, you know, ever since I used Milorganite, I've been getting worm castings. Well, that could be a thing. They probably do like that. So Milorganite, though, I use 4 times a year. That's gonna be spring, summer, fall, winter. Always Milorganite. And when we overseed, we also use it as a carrier. That's another story. That's another story. Sorry, I'm like going all over the place because I'm really excited about what we do here. The first thing you need to do when you're backpack spraying for your fertilizers this spring, you need some kind of nitrogen source. Our nitrogen source this year is gonna be DEF. That is the diesel fluid. During the spring, before overseeding, we're probably spoon feeding mollycoddle twice a month. That's it, because we have so much granular down. That's too much nitrogen. You don't want too much nitrogen, right? The average household, 1,500 square feet, 2.5 pounds of nitrogen. We go golf course style, we're more on the 7 pounds. We're pretty crazy here. But you want a nitrogen source. So you're gonna mix everything in one of these little pitchers, and you wanna get yourself some little cups, plastic cups, just like this. I'm making it cheap for everyone this season, just because this is like 20 bucks and it'll last you pretty much the entire season. I mean, that's so much nitrogen, it's not even funny. We put, I believe it is, if you do the math, and you need 4 to 6 pounds per year to be safe, 4.8 pounds, which will be 0.4 pounds of nitrogen per month, which is 10 ounces per week. Yep, that's all it is. So I'm not gonna put anything down right now because we already have too much nitrogen down. We are gonna put down some micronutrients, like I just said. Micronutrients is the key to our success. I'm just trying to figure out what I wanna show you guys for the micros. If you can obtain a well-rounded liquid fertilizer like 1616 liquid. I know a lot of you guys are using the 1818 powder, and that's fine. Or if you can get this, which you can't, I've been looking, this is the best, bro. This really just invigorates your lawn. Like realistically, I should just spray my neighbor's real quick because his is looking a little light. We're all looking a little light. It's not light, it's dark. You can see it in the air. It's like, it's damn near black. Nitrogen source first in your fertilizer mix. Micros. After your nitrogen source, you are gonna want to use a liquid iron. I use Lawn Star. It is amazing. I love this stuff. Get your lawn nice and dark. If I'm weekly mollycoddle mixing, if I'm weekly spraying the lawn, it's 2 ounces every week. This right here is a major component to making sure that your lawn stays dark year round. Iron. It's funny because iron is actually a temporary side effect for the lawn. It just darkens it up for a second. What we do is we microdose the micronutrients. That way it's consistent color throughout the year. Not everyone does that. They'll put down an ironite once every 6 weeks. So it's like dark, light, lighter, dark again, lighter, dies in the summer. No, ours is nitrogen, iron. Next in line, this is very important. You're gonna want to protect your lawn, and protecting your lawn, we use some organic materials. Let's go ahead and show you that. Root ruckus, humic acid, and sea kelp. I started using sea kelp and humic acid about season 2. It has changed the game. Humic acid is very good for your soil. This is a soil amendment. This is your micros for your soil. So that micro, the iron, that's for the blade. That's for the grass blade itself. This is soil amendment stuff. And the blades kind of absorb it as well for protect. It's like a layer of protection for the blade, and then it helps the soil. If you have a lot of dog pee, a lot of dog urine, humic acid helps neutralize all that. I also add this. This is also sea kelp, but it contains yucca, which is a natural wetting agent. So for those hot summer months, yes, you're gonna be watering. You have to be watering as well. You can't be doing all this and not water. Oh, my lawn is brown, I followed all your steps. You weren't watering, chief. You need to water. Yucca helps keep that moisture in your situation. Yucca is awesome. Kelp. If I'm doing weekly, it's 2 ounces per week. If it's bi-weekly, 4 ounces, all right? I don't do a monthly. That's usually in winter. When it's season like this, I'm constantly spraying. You guys know that. Every video from the past, just spray. Get you some of this. I'm just gonna keep repeating myself. Nitrogen source, iron source, kelp and humic source, kelp and yucca source. Everything's linked in the description, all right? So we're gonna bust that, put that over here. Here's the thing about when you're feeding your lawn. As I'm dieting right now, I hate it because I'm eating the same stuff over and over again. I try to mix it up, but it's just, I know it works. You know, no carbs, protein, greens, and then you start getting skinnier. I hate it. My mood's horrible. I'm tired. But at the end, I'm gonna look really good. It's different for our lawns. We keep our lawns chubby and fat. They keep eating. It keeps taking in nutrients. It keeps taking in all these supplements. I like to switch it up. This is also a form of sea kelp and all that good stuff, this RGS stuff. I actually got this as a gift from one of you guys. But this also has sea kelp and humic acids. It's just a different source of sea kelp and humic. So I like to switch that up. I don't add this with it, right? I don't want it to get used to different things, so I'll keep switching it up. So for instance, my nitrogen source will be this one time, and then the next week I'll switch it up and put this right here. Because that nitrogen source is just like a 1500. This right here is 1836. So this is your main source. NPK. You have your nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. Here in the Pacific Northwest, potassium is needed for root development. Your phosphorus, you can get away with 0 because we're always through the roof. I mean, the soil tests I got for both my neighbors, their phosphorus is through the roof. So I know mine is through the roof as well. It's obnoxious. Like, it's too much. So it's nice to have a 0 in the middle because you don't really need it. I notice my lawn needs it. So I use a 1616 in between all this as well. Lily Miller, all-purpose 1616. I get it at Lowe's. Just to mix it up, I like to use a little bit of granular sometimes so the lawn is not used to it. That's the key here. Micronutrients, a ton of stuff in your lawn. Mixing up the different products so it doesn't get used to just the same boring thing that everyone tells you to freaking do. Everyone is always like, use your granulars and do it like this and keep it like this all the time. Bro, your lawn is gonna look decent, but it's not gonna look phenomenal, and you want it to look phenomenal. Here's another product that I use. This here you can get at Home Depot. This is a sea kelp and humic variation that I'll throw in there. It has nitrogen, potassium, so N and K, as well as that seaweed and humic. So this is already like pretty much jam-packed with everything. And then this is their iron source, which has magnesium, sulfur, manganese. Again, micronutrients. Keep on switching it up. You need all these micros and macros and everything that you want to just throw at the lawn. It's called throwing the kitchen sink at your lawn. Phenomenal. Oh, this is very important. This is probably one of the most important ones. Don't skip this. Sup, Rick? Your lawn's looking a little hungry. I might have to spray it. Rick, you're getting attacked by a dog.
Attacked by a dog about that.
See you, Sam, Rick?
What's going on?
So I think I'm gonna spray your lawn. What do you think?
If you can get it looking better than that already, holy sh, dude.
We're trying.
That is on point.
You know what's crazy? I've only put down Milorganite.
Yeah, I put some on too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. It was double Milorganited.
Yeah.
I really want to put in a what's called a plant growth regulator. It's gonna make it even darker, and it's not gonna grow as fast.
Yeah, he looks so fucking good.
Looks amazing, bro. Yeah, I already sprayed for your weeds. I sprayed all your cracks.
I know my cracks.
You can't have a hairy crack. I mean a grassy crack.
I'm gonna really dial down, I think, the water this year.
So last year's water, how was the water? Was it too much?
It was expensive.
Right?
I know. Play with it a little bit.
Yeah, play with it a little bit. Let me know what yours is, because I'm just gonna stick to mine every morning still. I know you were doing that too, but in the summer we bump it up to an extra time.
Probably gonna hack my trees like you did yours.
Do you have a guy?
Yeah, you're looking at him.
Oh, hell yeah. Do you need to borrow my other thing too, so you have two?
No, I've got a
pole?
Ryobes pole powered. Still in the box. I gotta bust it out.
Hell yeah. No, this is looking good. I've been featuring your lawn a lot this year.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's so damn good looking.
Man,
Of course.
It's been a rough couple months.
No worries, bro. I got you. You know that.
Appreciate it. Looks fucking great.
You know that.
Starbaters gotta have the best looking grass, so.
Tell me this isn't a proper CSM lawn. 1 second. Right here, bro. Come on. That is so money. It's not even funny. That's what I told him. I was like, does this look like a proper CSM lawn? I hope so. But dude, you see the growth? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It won't stop, right? I keep up like, oh God, I gotta mow again. All right, brother. Well, I better finish up this video.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
We'll get going soon.
Till next time.
All right, Rick. See you, brother. All right, guys. So you guys see Rick's lawn. We're gonna feed it today. Rick's is gonna get Nitro Start 1836. It's gonna get a little bit of iron and a little plant growth regulator to help control the growth. T-Nex. It's funny, I was like, why is it so dark? He also put down Milorganite when I put down Milorganite. Double Milorganite. You can never go wrong with that. Okay, my guys, there's one last thing, actually two last things. The thing that I said that was really important that you cannot sleep on. Very important. Yes, sir. Hydretain. Some people think it's snake oil. Some people think it's just some kind of weird thing that doesn't work. What Hydretain does is it helps retain the hydro in your lawn. So it literally goes into your soil as an amendment and apparently just takes in all the moisture it can from wherever it can and it keeps it in your lawn. Ever since I started using this, all the curbs during the summer, they don't go crispy. I mean, they used to go crispy, which is crazy. It really doesn't go crispy anymore. I think the main ingredient in this is molasses. I think that's the key. The problem with sugar, molasses, all that too, it brings in ants. That's why we have the insecticide. So that's a whole different thing. We're just doing fertilizers right now. Dude, we have so many products. I mean, I have so much more too. I have so much more to show you guys. Oh, I forgot to show you as well. I also put this in to mix it up a little bit. I use a little fish fertilizer. It's just a little fish doo-doo. And this stuff is nice to, you know, if you put down too much nitrogen, put some of this stuff instead of the DEF or the Nitro Start or whatever you're using, triple 18. Put some of this down with some KELP, with some HUMIC, iron. You know what I mean? Switch it up. That's the name of the game. This right here is the last thing I'm gonna show you guys for our fertilizers. One of our dudes did some of his due diligence for us. Found out, I think Seed World is the only place that carries this. This is Foliars Plus C3. It's pretty much the same as this, but this has a lot more, and it's a lot more expensive. But this also prevents worm castings over a certain time period. I've noticed a big difference when using this, and golf courses use this all the time. That covers pretty much everything that we pretty much use for fertilizers. Let me do this. Let's just take a gander and show you what we work with right here. That is thick and lush. That is nothing but ammonium sulfate, a little bit of iron, put down some triple 16, so there's a bunch of NPK in here. We got some micros. I mean, we've only used iron once this season. The soil temps today are 48. I mean, we're close, but we're not that close. We need to be at 55 to start getting everything really popping. And again, if you are gonna put down fertilizers now, be prepared to mow. That's why I'm putting down plant growth regulator on Rick's, just because it's growing too damn fast, bro. The thing about plant growth regulator is it can damage your your lawn temporarily for a couple days if you put too much down. Now, the recommended, they say, is put like 0.3 ounces now. That's too much, bro. Every time I put 0.3 ounces, it burns everything. So for rakes, I'm just gonna put a tiny little bit amount, like the size of a little itty bitty super glue, just a little itty bitty amount, cover the whole situation, as well as some of that iron and that nitro start. It should be phenomenal in the next couple days. Then we cut. So a lot of people also say, hey, cut your lawn and then apply the plant growth regulator, and then it will stay that height. That is kind of bad advice, because if you cut your situation, you cut the blades and that plant growth regulator it can burn it. I've been there, guys. I've done this. So what I like to do is, like we mowed 2 days ago, put it down now. It'll regulate, it won't grow as much, then you cut it from there. Trust me, it'll stay. It's not like it disappears. So let me show you guys what we do, how we mix, and then water, because I know you guys are gonna wanna see that in action. Come on, Pippin. Woo! CSM Rick's a badass. Rick is hella funny. I said, you got a tree guy, bro? You guys are looking at him. Dad. Okay, let's get this popping, guys. This right here is the best backpack sprayer known to man. I don't care. It's the best. I used to mix in all the product together with a mixer after I put it in. I noticed that all you have to do is just put liquid in and then water, swirl it around, and it's mixed in fine. Another tip for you guys, do not mix your nitrogen source with your humic acids. It clumps up and it can clog up your sprayer. So try to do those as separate applications. Right now, we're just using a nitro start, some iron, and some T-Nex. Another thing about T-Nex that no one tells you, T-Nex darkens up your lawn even more. Now, Rick has NightShift grass seed. That is the darkest seed you can have in your lawn. He has NightShift Perennial Rye, which is the darkest out at the moment. The darkest, Dark 30 in the world, is coming out in fall. You can pre-order that now. Make that happen. I already pre-ordered mine. I got a ton. I stocked up. I mean, I'm gonna spread the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Neighbors are all gonna be dark. Let's get started on this. Get your measuring cup. And then I have a cool hose too. I have the pocket hose, the copper bullet, home improvement. Al, he reps this. I keep saying that. Always read your labels. Rick has 1,500 square feet. Oh, it has a little bit of iron too. Urea and nitrate. Wow, this thing is fully loaded. So on the bottom it says 1,000 square feet is 8 ounces. So 1,500 square feet, 12 ounces of this nitro start, which is next couple days. You guys watch the channel. It's gonna be cracking off. It's gonna pop off. Pop the F off. You're looking at him. I'm dead. Okay, this is the Incredible Hulk juice, 8 ounces per 1,000. I should tell Rick to turn it on for like a minute just to water in the nitrogen. You want to water it in. 4 more, bam. This is like per month, this rate right here. So he's good. Iron, this says apply 4 to 8 ounces per 1,000. Iron deficiency, he doesn't have an iron deficiency. We're just gonna put down 4 because you can never go wrong with 4 ounces of iron bi-weekly. Like I said, I do 2 ounces per week during peak season. Oops, that's a little bit more than 4. Oopsies. Now we just put down Milo, so he has a little bit of microbes in there, but again, I don't want to mix anything. I can put a little bit of KELP yucca. Nah, we'll do that later. Right now we're focusing on this T-Nex. When I say a little amount, we're not going crazy, bro. This is just a tiny, like that, dude. Like a little splizash. Oh gosh, even that might be too much. You see that? Just a little itty bitty amount, kind of hose it in. So we go here. Let's mix her up. That's your mixer. Get to a gallon. And then of course, when you're walking with your backpack sprayer, that's gonna slosh around. Fill up our Ego. Let me get a battery. Someone was talking about the 7.5 amp hour Ego battery doesn't fit in here. You better be lying. 7.5 amp hour. Bro, you're tripping. Fits perfectly fine. It's fine, bro. See, a lot of people too be saying things and you be saying stuff and you don't even have it. Bro, you need to, I swear, sometimes, oh, the 7.5 amp hour doesn't fit in there. Oh yeah, it does. Always keep your filter on there so chunks don't get in and clog up your sprayer. Oh, that's such a good juice. If I remember correctly, you should be putting on a mask for your plant growth regulators. It's not the safest stuff on earth. Now, Rick's is 1,500 square feet. This sprays kind of fast. We're gonna go 4 gallons. After I do all this, I will really just take out this filter for a second and then just fill it up. That way you're not splashing all over God's green earth. I'm telling you, this backpack sprayer is intense, bro. It's pretty much a pressure washer. Oh yes. Just wait, bro. It's gonna be a great spray. Now, I do have to wash off my boots because unfortunately I was spraying glyphosate everywhere. I gotta wash it out, or I just have to make those my glyphosate boots and then buy some new boots. Bam. Make sure this is on. Bam. We got our Jordan RM on. We'll be fine spraying. Perfect. I like that. It like primes itself. Lefty and a righty. And these are just so comfortable. My gosh. A lot of people will be talking like, oh, how do you know exactly what to do in your calibration? Blah, 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 blah. First of all, that's why you walk multiple times and just try to get and learn your calibration. There's no calibrating the actual unit itself. You have to calibrate by walking pace. That's all that means. It's not that serious, guys. Some of these guys just like make lawn care so annoying. Or they'll scold you. First of all, why are you scolding people? Like, that's not a thing. Stop telling people they're doing things wrong. Realistically, you're not doing anything wrong. You can do whatever the hell you want to your lawn. It's never that serious. This should be a fun thing for you to do. This should be a fun hobby for you to do. We're talking about grass here, guys. You don't want to turn yourself off because someone told you that you're doing the wrong thing. It's all just fun. All for fun. Remember that. All right, guys, let's get cracking. Look at that. 3 even passes. You can't beat that. Level 4 really puts it down. The nitrogen needs to be watered in. We are gonna keep that on there for a good 2 hours. I know you're not supposed to water at night. Gosh, it's gonna be so good. Realistically, I've been doing this for damn near almost 6 years. And the way I do things, everything works out, bro. It's not that serious, like I said before. You don't have to go to a T. You'll notice different things. Like I don't go the full recommended dose. It'll burn it. Right? He'll water it for 1 minute after an hour of sitting, and that's good. You're good to go. Guys, this is the fertilizer section of the video. I'm gonna do a quick mow because we still have some time. Well, guys, we were gonna mow. Swordman is misfiring. I think it just needs a carb clean. So that might be a video for tomorrow. I'm gonna check the spark plug, make sure it's gapped properly, make sure it's not gunky. Thing about gas, guys, you gotta know how to maintain your gas mowers. That was gonna be the most epic lighting for a mow ever. This could use another spark plug. We need to clean out the carbs for sure, bro. The spark plug is toast, bro. What he said, it would be boring if everything went smooth, right? No, he's totally correct. It's just hella annoying, bro. That needs a carb clean. Oh, sorry, Sorty. You're on the back burner. All right, guys, let's start that again. Oh, hell no. Yes, sir. It is already sundown. Sheesh. The camera's not doing it justice, bro. That is a nice cut, bro. The web knows what it's doing. What are you doing over here, web? Did you miss a spot? No bad, no bad. Unfortunately, I have to fix Swordman tomorrow, I guess. But hey, that's why we have multiple mowers. That's why we have manual. That's why we have electric and gas. You always have backups for when you need to film and have epic little stripes from the web skis. You guys are the best. I hope I could put this together properly for you guys. My channel is not get everything done at once. My channel is follow along, do what we do, we tweak from there. We don't just do everything all at once. We don't say, hey, this is what's gonna work for you, and this is, you know, it's all different depending on your situation, depending on your location. It's never the same. So I'm never gonna say, hey, do this or else, right? Or if you don't do this, this will happen. No, dude, it's never like that. Just have fun out there, guys. It's not that serious. It's fun to win. It's never fun to lose. I hope I could put this together well for you guys and you learn something, but again, just keep watching the videos. As time goes on, don't worry. I know some of you ain't retentive. A lot of you are, but it's okay. Just breathe. You'll pick things up as you watch. Someone told me, you should do this, 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 and this video right here. Bro, I have 600 plus videos. Watch some. You guys are the best. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the support. Truly amazing. You guys are too awesome. I can't do this without you guys. Bam. Let's get this season started off right, guys. Get your fertilizers. Links are in the description. Number one thing you should be getting, ammonium sulfate with iron. Start with that. It's the one with the exclamation marks. Make it happen. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll catch you next video. Take it easy. Wow, it's too good. Look at them little stripes. 7, 8, 9 stripes today from the web skis. Gosh, Rick's is already turning black.